Okay, everybody, welcome back to the Devin Plays Everything channel. I'm your host, Devin. Today I wanted to take a look at something a little bit different. I heard about this AI-generated song. The first AI-generated song is out, and people are checking it out. The song is called Heart on My Sleeve by Drake, featuring The Weeknd. I heard about this thing and I just wanted to check it out. I've always been really interested in this whole idea of AI replacing actual physical artists. I don't think they're gonna do it. Hang on a second. My basic, 30-second Google layman's interpretation of what AI art generators actually do is you've got your AI and it gets fed a big giant amount of data. So if you have an art AI that makes pictures for you, it's fed a giant amount of data, like Google image search. Everything is just crammed in there, and then the AI itself takes bits and pieces of what you're searching for and makes a composite, while also, if I've read this correctly, it's not just derivative. It's not just like a derivative machine that just churns out the same thing over and over again. It's supposed to try to take what you give it and make something new. That's the basic bare bones of it. I don't think this is a problem for music because I think that that's basically how they write music now, just without the AI. I'll talk more about that after. I really just want to check this thing out. I'm sure I'm not gonna like it at all. But, it should be interesting to at least just listen to. So let's check it out. 1, 2, 3, go.
I came in with my ex like Selena, the flex, bumping Justin Bieber, the fever and left, she know what she need, or she blessed, giving my best, yeah, I got my heart on my sleeve with a knife in my back, what's with that? Metro made the beat, so you know that it's gon' slap, yeah, it's gon' slap, tell him run it back. Talking to a diva, yeah, she on my nerves. She think that I need her, kick her to the curb. All I know is you couldn't have the world.
Pause. Now, according to this video description, the Drake and The Weeknd had nothing to do with this song. The computer just created their voices and created lyrics out of whatever. It's funny because my immediate reaction to it is remember when people would make fun of rap and they'll say like the way people make fun of country music, they're like, oh, my tractor and my girl broke my heart, blah blah blah, and then they come up with this very stereotypical version of the genre. People do the same thing with rap. They're like, oh, my gun and my bitches and my this and that. It's that's basically what the song is to me so far. It's just it's a lame joke interpretation of music. Like, these lyrics make no sense. With first 30 seconds in, I would, if you never told me an AI made this, I would have never believed you. I would have just assumed it was their next song. So in that sense, good job, computer. You nailed it. Anyway, continue. I don't know how much of this I really want to listen to. I don't think I need to listen to the whole thing, but let's go.
The world, yeah, you are my world. Got these girls on my neck, got these girls on my check, like Selena, baby, on my cheetah, baby, yeah.
That's the second time they repeated that Selena line. I just imagine a computer. Okay, a rap song. Selena Gomez, Justin Bieber, On My Fever, Not Gonna Leave Her. Anyway.
Over a drive, it's an event door, and she way out the store. I got my heart on my sleeve with the city on my back, ain't no cap. Say she from Toronto, but can't find it on the map. That's on me, I put her in the past. Let's know that. Talking to a diva, yeah, she on my nerves. She think that I need her, kick her to the curb. All I know is you couldn't have the world, had the the flex. Bumping Justin Bieber, the flavor and left. She know what she need, all she blessed. Giving my best. Yeah, I got my heart on my sleeve with a knife in my back. What's with that? 21, I love him, then my brother, that's my stat. Metro made the beat, so you know that it's gon' slap. Yeah, it's gon' slap. Tell him, run it back.
Okay, that was that. Just looking at like some of these thumbnails here. AI Drake is scary. We're effed. The new song is terrifying and kinda good. When I read that, it makes me think like, wow, you're easy to impress. Because it's true, it does sound exactly like, I don't listen to that stuff. Alright? I don't listen to the top 40 radio, I don't listen to Drake or The Weeknd or any of this rap stuff. You know, the fact that somebody could come along and duplicate it, AI or not, isn't really that impressive to me. It's like, whoa, good for you. You managed to do what everybody else is doing all the time. You managed to be completely derivative of a style of music that's already super derivative. That's not impressive. That's not terrifying. Like, oh geez, our jobs are in danger. Like, they already were. If you play any other style other than that kind of music, your job already is in trouble. Maroon 5's drummer, when's the last time you heard an acoustic drum on a Maroon 5 album? People's jobs are already in trouble. Now, what I said before at the beginning about how I'm not worried about this stuff changing music, because what I said was, that's basically how they write songs now. That's 100% true. When you take a pop song, a top 40 hit, when they write that stuff, you know, they do what an AI does. They look at everything that's already been made. They cherry pick the best bits. This works. This is good. People like this. Oh, a dumb girl who barely sounds like she can talk. Yeah, people like those. I'll put that in a song. Lawn sprinkler beat. Yeah, I'll put that in a song. People love that. People already do this stuff when they make this music. It's almost better to have a robot come in and do it, because then at least you don't have to hire 6 producers to make your crappy song for you. It's funny, people always worry about automation taking jobs from people. Some people should have their jobs taken by automation. I don't look down on people who write pop music. It takes... People don't understand this. It feels like people don't understand this, but it really does take a certain amount of talent to create something that a lot of people are going to like. The problem is, and where people get into this whole notion of it all being derivative garbage, is because one guy does create something that a whole bunch of people like, but then a whole bunch of other guys just come in and copy it. There's one constant that I've noticed in art. That you have the creators, the people who make something, and then you have the people who derive from it. The creators and the derivers. Take any big musical movement. It always starts with one band, and then a scene erupts around that one band. But that one band were the people who started it. You know, that can be any scene. You know, Metallica comes along, boom, there's the thrash scene. Motley Crue comes along, boom, glam is born. Nirvana comes along, bam, the grunge era is born. So there's this has always happened. There's always been the visionaries who come in and they don't care what's going on. I'm gonna do my own thing, and I'm gonna take a risk and make something original. And it gets popular because people genuinely appreciate that originality. People yearn for originality in music. And when it finally comes along, as long as it's promoted properly and it reaches the right people, it usually ends up being very successful. And then come all the derivers who just want to cash in. Opportunists who just want to cash in. And they're like, they listen, like, I could play that music, only slightly not as good. And when you get big money behind these productions, big record companies aren't going to invest a whole bunch of money into recording, producing, and promoting something that isn't going to make them a return on their investment. So of course it gets derivative over time. That's how the music industry has gone the last 40 years. Yeah, but the reason that this kind of stuff doesn't worry me is because that's what they already do. I mean, how many times have you turned on the radio and they took Blue, Eiffel 65's Blue, Dabba-dee Dabba-da, that's in a song now? They just took the melody and put it in a song? I don't know which one of those sings that song. Rocket Man is in a song now? How many times have you seen one of those videos where a guy will play a chord progression on a piano? And it'll be like, oh, that's a nice chord progression. And then he'll show you every popular song that has that chord progression. But yeah, so it doesn't worry me because it's a constant in music. I'm just reading like this post. Who's this guy? John Denton. The video description. The music industry has changed forever from this moment. No, it hasn't. It's always been that way. The production of popular music has always been very robotic. It's just now, for the first time ever, that robots are actually doing the work. But, you know, I'd like to believe that human ingenuity will always prevail. But then it also begs the question, if an AI can eventually write better music than a human can, should we try to stop it? I don't want to get into all that. I just wanted to listen to this goofy song and share a few thoughts, kind of give my perspective on it, because it's something that I think about from time to time. I hope you enjoyed this video. That's going to do it. We're probably going to just leave it right here. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think about anything I've said, or just this whole subject in general. Make sure you leave a like on the video. Make sure subscribe, because I don't just talk. I don't just commentate. I also create. So, you know, subscribe to this channel, listen to some of my music, check out some of my dumb, goofy videos. That's gonna do it for this one. Have a good day, and we'll see you later.